Hey guys, Mark Thompson here, and I'm super excited to be showing you our brand new piece of software called Heatmap Tracker. Now, Heatmap Tracker is a real-time visitor recording and heat map software. And I'm going to be showing you guys in just a few minutes the ins and outs of Heatmap Tracker and why it blows away other competitors like Crazy Egg and Clicktail. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're offering a limited time charter member access where you guys can get $100 off the developer license to Heatmap Tracker. So that means that you can install Heatmap Tracker on unlimited personal sites and client sites, and you can also charge your clients for this as a service. And I'm going to show you guys how you can manage that, and it's really super easy. Okay, so Heatmap Tracker, what we're looking at right now is the main dashboard. Okay, this is I've installed the script on one of my sites. Okay, it can be used on any site. Okay, all you need to do is take this embed script and put it on every page that you want to track, and Heatmap Tracker does the rest. As you can see, it's tracking the total visitors, the number of pages that are being tracked, and then the total number of sessions based on these visitors. Okay, so I've just installed this just a few days just to show you guys an example of what type of data is included. You can also see where people are coming from in the world. So as I can see, the majority are coming from the US. I have people from Canada, from Russia, from Brazil. Okay, so you can get a little bit more you can get the normal kind of stats that your Google Analytics would get, but it does so much more than that. Okay, it really kind of unveils what your users are doing on your website in terms of engagement and interaction. And this is perfect if you're redesigning your website, if you're trying to work on improving your conversions for a sales page or a squeeze page. If you're trying to generate more opt-ins or more subscribers, it's really important to see what people are doing on your site, because maybe there's something on your site that is a flaw or that are deterring your users from buying something or opting in. And Heatmap Tracker will help you gain a little bit more clarity on that, whereas Google Analytics is more just raw data. It doesn't really tell you how and what the person is doing on your website. Okay, so let's dive right into this. Now, there is an analytics tab which is going to show you every single session from each of your users. Okay, so you can see here, you can see what browser they're using, where they're coming from in the world, the IP address, how long they were on the website, what pages did they view? Did they just view one page? Did they view a number of pages? And so I can click and actually watch this person and see what they did. So for this person here, I can see they're from the UK. They spent a little over 2 minutes on my site. I see the flow that they went through, and now I can click play, and I can actually watch them and see exactly what they did. Okay, so now I'm going to click play, and as you can see, it's playing right now. And they're looking at the home page, they're scrolling down, they're looking at the different products that I have to offer. Okay, and this is unbelievable insights, right? Because you can see what are people looking at on your site. Is there a certain part of your site that maybe people are overlooking, which that could be a very important part of your site, right? So as I can see, they're looking at the products, the coaching, the different web apps that we offer. Okay, and I can kind of see what spikes this person's interests. Okay, now this is now you can see it's almost done here on the home page, and I can click and look at what they did on webinars. Okay, so now that I see they're on the webinar page, obviously there's not a lot of content on that page, so they were only there for 6 or 7 seconds. Now I may want to beef that up a little bit because notice that page wasn't very engaging. Okay, so it's pretty cool to see behind the scenes, and you're basically recording every user's session on your website. So I can see how they're interacting. I can see where they clicked. That person just did a left click on the navigation. So this is what you can see with Heatmap Tracker. Now this is just the analytics portion of this. Now we also have tons of different type of heat maps. Okay, heat maps can be arranged by clicks, eye tracking, and by scrolling. So if I want to see how people are clicking on my site, I can click, say I want to see how they're clicking on my home page or my products page, and I want to look within the last, say the last week, and I'm going to generate the heat map. Okay, Now, as you can see, let me just make this a little bit bigger. I can see here where people are clicking. A lot of people are clicking on the products link in the navigation. I can see people are clicking off to the side a little bit. And so I can see they're clicking on my sales page, which is a really important part of my business. I want them to obviously go over to the different product sales pages that I have and hopefully purchase my product. So, you know, if I notice that a lot of people aren't clicking this, maybe I need to change the color of the button so it stands out more, or maybe I need to make them bigger, or maybe I need to push them up on the page so more eyeballs are seeing that. Okay, so this is just the click report, and as you can see, it's done through like a heat map. Okay, now I could also do eye tracking. So if I generate this map here, and we're going to have this load, now you can see where people's eyeballs are looking. As you can see, most people are looking at the navigation. They're viewing right around my video, the check out our products button call to action. They're looking at people's faces. They're looking at the images. Okay, this is amazing insights for so many different ways that you can utilize this in your marketing. Okay, now the other type of campaign or heat map is a scrolling heat map. So now I can see, are people using are people looking at everything on my site? So as you can see, how far are people scrolling on the site? We all know that, you know, the top part or the above the fold is the prime real estate, and I want to see how engaged people are on my site. Now, as you can see, after about the find us on Facebook area, there's a pretty huge drop off. About 50%, 50% are actually going somewhere else. So, you know, maybe I need to try to beef up this area so people will continue to look at this product area. So I notice right here, only about 25 to 30% are seeing the products here. So maybe I need to bump those up, and maybe I should add like an arrow here so people will see that there's more that's below the fold. Okay, as you can see, if I scroll down towards the bottom, only about 6 or 5% of the people are scrolling down. Okay, this is fantastic data. And guys, you know, part of what I'm trying to do, one of my main goals here, is getting these people on my email list. So maybe I need to bump up this newsletter form up towards the top so more eyeballs are seeing it. As you can see, about 90% of the people are viewing this area. So maybe I put it up here as opposed to down here where only 39% of the people are seeing it, which is going to only, you know, triple or quadruple my opt-in rate because more people are seeing it. Okay, so these are the different maps that you can generate. Now you could also click on popular pages and see what pages people are going to. Again, this is very similar data to Google Analytics.